she's this, she's that, she's da 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 da. So, and she didn't sacrifice herself with witchcraft,
right?
And for real, like
right.
She's been approached to elevate to the next level.
Oh, that's a real thing.
Oh, that's a real thing, bro. That's a real, like, witchcraft, voodoo, juju, all of that is a real thing.
To get to the next level in career.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yes.
Wow.
It's a real thing. So she's been presented opportunities like, hey, this is what we do. This is how we move. This is the things that you have to do to get to this level by top execs. And she was like, I'm not with it. And then also she wasn't going to sleep her way to the top. So then it caused her, and she didn't have management really for real. So like, she's successful. She's doing all these things. And she's to the point where it's like, I'm drunk, man. I got a drink to get out my head and just find peace. And that with liquor brought depression. So at that point, she was like, this is not me. I love the music, but I hate the business. And she just was like, I can't do it anymore. So that was how she kind of let it go. But yeah, witchcraft, warlocks and voodoo, juju, black magic, all of that is hyper real. That's what made me even believe more in God.
Right.
You know,
it's so crazy because you get desensitized to it because you will see like the interviews and just people telling the stories.
But that's what they want you to do, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's the mission. Like the devil, the enemy can't lie to you for real. He got to tell you what it is and you choose to believe it or not. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this person drinks goat blood. Yeah. But I told you that it did. And it's not hiding it. It's just, you just desensitized to it that, no, this is a real thing. You know what I mean? So that's just the ways of the devil.
Has it, you still in the industry. So has that caused any friction at all in your, how have you both been able to manage still being able to, be in the entertainment industry and still standing on what you're standing on?
I just do the work, bro. You know what I mean? There's no gimmicks. I don't do things for likes. I do it because this is my purpose. You know what I mean? So like, she knows who I am. So she knows she has nothing to really worry about, So also she knows she has nothing to worry about, but then she also knows that, that how the industry is like, so she knows, oh, he's going to be working long hours. He's got to go on tour. She did all these things at a high level herself. So she's just like my vessel to help me with that,
Yeah.
So, and then she takes care of our kids. She got her own businesses, so like it's a partnership that is just very unique, and I'm grateful for it. But yeah, I mean, for me, bro, like I go to work, I'm not distracted. I love my supporters. We chose not to play the game of just, yo, what are we gonna do for clickbait? That's where it goes left. And so it's like, I know that I could slap a girl on the butt and be like, yeah, this is nice, da 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 da, yeah, and then grind on her, and then it's gonna go on Shade Room.
Right.
I know I can do that. Then whatever song I'm promoting at that time is going number one. I know my tour gonna sell out, but I'm not a gimmick. I don't believe in those things. And I gotta answer to somebody higher than that. Like, yo, bro, like, what are you doing? And so. Yeah. So again, we realized with that mindset that, yo, let's build situations like this. Like, for example, focus on the tour, focus on the people that genuinely love you, focus on the ability to captivate everyone that gets your message, and stop chasing things. So I surrendered to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I surrendered to that. So now, but in doing that, I realized how many artists can go on a 30-city tour.
Right.
How many artists can do that? Not a lot of artists can do that. And so when I realized, like, I say this, bro, the biggest thing between a goat and a sheep, I stopped trying to chase being a goat. A goat, if you look at a goat's ears are down, that means you don't listen. But a sheep is ready to listen, and the ears is perky, and they listen to the voice. I'd rather be a sheep, you know what I mean? I'd rather be a servant, you know what I mean? And then work that path. The goat, it ain't it, man. It ain't it. That's something else that they put in your head to think it's something else, and it ain't what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'd rather be a shepherd. You know what I mean? And if you look, I don't know if y'all do that, but look at the picture of a goat and look at the picture of the sheep. A sheep is ready to listen at any time. So that's what I changed, and everything just started opening up.
Quick intermission. We didn't plan this, but in the middle of our convo with Pastor Philip, he dropped a word about the power of journaling. Must listen. Check this out.
I could take somebody right now to my journal and let them read everything I wrote down in pen, and then let them check my life right now, and they can see what God gave that man in 2009 has come to pass in my life right now. And you see the power of journaling. You see the power of how God can speak to our hearts, and we write things down, and you could go back and see. It's almost like we have all the prophecies of the Old Testament written down by men who have journaled what God has given them, and we've seen these things come to pass as God says. So journaling is powerful. Get the journal, y'all. If you're watching Hardly Initiated right now and you want to keep a record of what God is doing in your life, I got it in my hand. The journal is sexy. It feels dope. It's blue. It's gold. It's nice. And I'm a journaler. I think journaling is powerful. And so if you're a person you like to write, or you just want to get your thoughts out, cop the journal, use the journal, record the things that God is saying and doing in your life. Yo, cop the journal.
That's dope.
Did you? Was there any opportunities you had to turn down at this point in your career? Like, because obviously she was, in the industry on another continent doing business. Is it the same here in the States that you see a lot of those same practices and same things being presented for people to rise in their career?
Well, here, back home is very straightforward. Like this is what we do. Hey, this is what we do. Here, it's, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, because it's Africa.
It's Africa. Look,
you already exposed to this.
This is what we do.
Wow.
This is how we go about it. This is the warlock that we talk to. This is the village we go to.
Right.
So you want to do it, you do it.
Standard.
Here, yeah. Yeah. Here, and that's not everybody, but like if it is,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I get it.
But in terms of here, they mask it in different ways, man. Like, sex is in your face every day. Lust is in your face every day. Things that make you question your morals every day. Being a part of perpetuating gossip is every day. So like you're consumed by it. Like, so you got to choose not to do it. You know what I mean? So that's, for me, I was like, okay, this is clever. It's the industry. It's a clever way to get you to do certain things.
Right.
I got to do that to be. It's the same thing. Oh, so this person did that to get there. I got to do that to get there. Oh, I'll do that. It's the same thing.
Yo, you know what?
That's
you know what that makes me think of?
What?
When I see these award shows and these ladies pulling up, and it seems like the standard of being on these red carpets.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It seems like you got to be naked now.
Yeah.
It seems
that's like the trend. That's the current trend right now.
It's a trend right now. It's like the see-through clothing.
Yeah.
I gotta dress the more. It's like the scantily clad ain't even enough. You damn near got to be naked now.
Absolutely.
To be in front of the world.
Yeah.
And this is now because it's almost getting normalized to see these women be naked in front of us.
Yeah.
Which it really blows my mind.
Yeah.
That it's like this is what you got to
do. That's the agenda.
Is that okay? So that's
intentional.
Some group.
Yeah.
Is pretty much passing these messages down to the management and the artists. And
absolutely, you got to go with it. This is what's hot. First of all, they funnel millions of dollars to put this in your face and make you think whatever you're watching is your choice. No, they put $2 million in an artist. They put $2 million in there saying, she's going to run the blog, he's going to run he's going to run this, he's going to run the playlist, he's going to run the music, and he's going to run TikTok. We're going to put $100,000 into TikTok. We're going to spend $200 per TikTok influencer, put $100,000, that's 50,000 influencers doing whatever, and it's hot.
Wow.
That's everything is agenda, everything. So when you can do things off the merit of just being solid, standing on your morals, standing on who you are, that's why I take pride in saying, we still got a 30-city tour. We still got UK tour, Europe tour after this. So like all of these things, because we're doing it the right way without sacrificing anything, and we're not competing with the dollars that they have to basically do this agenda. Like everything now is clout over quality. You get what I'm saying? And so I rather side with the quality side, because clout is for 2 seconds. What happens when they stop spending money on you? What happens when they say, you know what? Yeah, 3 weeks is here. You know what? I like that she said this about men. Let's put money around her. This is all they do, bro.
Right.
This is all they do, bro. So like you got to fight through that. But I always say we got Holy Spirit PR over here.
Excellent.
We got Holy Spirit management. We got Holy Spirit PR. Things just start formulating in a way that I cannot explain it. And I'll choose this every, like for me, one of my songs, Bestie, has 10 million views. You know what I mean? 10 million.
Wow.
and that's all organic. I'd rather have it where people chose it than, again, to say that and be like, oh, this person got 250 million. I know that it was programmed for y'all to like this. You chose to listen to the album and say, bro, I can't skip it. You chose to say the same thing. Like, you don't hear it everywhere. You hear it when you want to. So for me, just knowing that I have that impact, I stand by that.
I'm glad you brought some practicality to that, because typically when you hear about kind of the ritualistic, goat blood drinking type of situation, everybody has like, it's this unbelievable thing, or you just completely conditioned to hear, you're not concerned about it, but you made it really practical. It's not always those things. It could be, hey, I know you married. Let's get you next to this woman who dressing promiscuously, and then let's benefit from the traffic draw. So it could be any of those things.
The devil is clever, bro.
Yeah.
The devil has studied us. You know what I mean?
Smooth.
He's smooth. He's the smoothest, bro.
Right.
Like, he's the smoothest of them all. You know what I mean? Sadly. So he knows what you like. He knows how to play. He knows your insecurity. He knows how to make you angry and live in anger. He knows how to, the phones can listen to us now. So if you haven't talking about this, that's the first thing you're going to see, you know? So it's all around you. You know what I mean?